SKYZOO, Skylar Taylor, Gregory Skylar Taylor, he gonna kill me. BK to the fullest, man. Like, you know, wordsmith. He really believes, and I believe, long time now, that you're not gonna get what I'm saying until 5 years down the road. And it's like, I go back and listen to some things saying, and I call him sometimes like, hey man, I wasn't really listening. I listen to the flow and listen to the beat, but what you were actually saying was groundbreaking. Like, you know, he's very passionate about the way he rhymes, and he understands that he has a torch to carry. And I think coming from Brooklyn with Jay and Biggie and Big Daddy Kane, I think he understands that this is what I have to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. And the great thing about SKYZOO is he's his own man. I don't have to stay on his back about things. He's a workaholic. He's always working. Brains always churning about ideas and things to do. And you know, he came to me with Cloud 9 done in 3 days. Like, look, I got this record. I want you to check it out. And the first song I listened to off of was Bodega. And I was like, wow. He said, what do you want me to do with it? I said, just put it out the best way you can. He's like, wow, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, say no more. And when he says say no more, that means I got it from here on out. You know, and I'll call you when I need you. And that's the wonderful thing about SKYZOO. So hats off to him. BKMC to the fullest.
SKYZOO, Brooklyn, New York, Jamla Records, Duck Down Records. Jamla's the flag that we carry in there. The way I met Ninth was through Sean Don of the Justice League back in like '05. From there, you know, he put me on to everybody down, you know, in Carolina and everything, and introduced me to all of them. And, you know, I went down there and you know, did some work. The rest is history. You know, me and Crisis started building a relationship, and then me and Ninth got real tight. And, you know, we've just been rocking from then on. Being the only artist on the label that lives in New York, you know, it's all, you know, always in New York. It's great because being in New York, I have the advantages of, you know, being in the mix, being in the scene, being in the center of where everything is going on as far as the industry, as far as hip hop, you know, events and meeting with people and just being able to get my name out in a certain way. But obviously the disadvantages is not being down here as much with Ninth and the fam. I don't get first dibs on the beats. You know what I mean? Like, Ninth make a crazy beat, you know, Rhapsody or Remo or, you know, Hardy or one of them will get their head first. So, you know, I'm about to get a crib down here just for that reason alone. Last year, September 29th, is the actual date and everything. I dropped my debut album, Salvation. It's an album that I've been pretty much waiting my whole life to make. You know, there's a saying that says, you take your whole life to make your first album, because when you are coming up as an artist and you're starting to do things, you're starting to make music, you're starting to grow or find yourself as an artist, all you want to do is put an album out. It's the first thing you think of, it's the only thing you think of. So your first album is everything from the moment you started writing up until the release date. So with that being said, the Salvation was that for me. You know, I always tell people it was my Reasonable Doubt, my Illmatic, my Ready to Die, my Only Built for Cuban Links. And you know, it meant the world to me, still means the world to me. I've never been that expressive musically. New project coming now, live from the tape deck with me and Illmind. You know, Illmind's a credible producer from Jersey. Did records for 50 Cent, Black Eyed Peas, Little Brother, Scarface, Redman, list goes on and on. Me and him got together, put together a whole project, kind of in the vein of like when me and Ninth did Cloud 9. You know, it was one producer, one MC, just coming together for a full project, not 18, 19 tracks long, but a full project nonetheless that really just hits you where you need it and just encompasses everything that it's supposed to. So live from the tape deck, October 5th, Duck Down Records, Jamla Records as always, no matter what. Working with Ninth is great. I think people who know Ninth, you know, musically and not personally, people who are just fans of him, they probably look at him like, you know, he's real tight in the studio or real meticulous and you know, takes a while because of the quality of the music that he makes. But Ninth is the quickest person I've ever worked with in the studio. Like, Ninth will make a beat in 5 minutes and let's move, let's keep it going. You like that? Here it is. You don't? All right, let me make something else. You know, he keeps it going. He doesn't overthink anything. I think that's his motto, is to not overthink anything musically. Don't overthink the lyrics. Don't overthink the beats. Don't overthink what the project is gonna be. Just let it be. So you gotta be able to be on top with it. You know, he can't throw you a beat that he made in 5-10 minutes, crazy beat. He pumped it out quick, and then you take it all day to put it together, or at least come up with a starting point. You know, you gotta be able to throw it right back. Like, boom, I'm ready, what's next? Okay, bet, bang. So it's back and forth, you know what I mean? But incredible dude to work in the studio with, man. I'm honored to be able to say I can work with him anytime I want in the lab. You know, it's definitely one of the high points in my career. And now it seems all the money possibilities surrounding me is adding up to everywhere that I'm about to be. Some of the most heinous, but the whole aim is to be a one and done, never have to go again it. So yeah, I'm gon' gain it and be around to see it. Convey the stresses at every section, the crowd is seated. Stoop dreams and split into two-piece and pointing at better cars and learning to loop beats. Mask on, my emotions is velcroed. I'm past gone, but the only one that can tell so. So I tuck it, ain't no reason to up it. Reach up above the oven and see your dreams in a cupboard. Pay him no never mind, or see him and get the running. Either to him or from it, intuition is jumping. About as bright as the lights that you measuring under. Loud as the sound of the pound sitting next to the covers. I tell him heart made of metal, shoulders made of stone. I talk through the echoes and throw away the hope. Another day, another dollar. Go for what I know, another day, another dollar. I go until it's gone, tell him. You already know what it is. It's your man SKYZOO, SKYZOO, live from the borough. It's a wonderful world music group, Jamla Records. You know what it is, man. Ninth Wonder presents the homie SKYZOO. Let's get to it, man. Live from the tape deck, me and Illmind, October 5th. Jamla Records, Duck Down Records all day. The tour coming through your city from October 11th on. Log online, duckdown.com, ninthwonder.com, and check out the dates. Be in your city up and down I-95 all day. Your man SK, let's get it.
Beneath it ain't a lane, they could be in it. I ain't already weaving. Take it how you need it, but basically what it be is I could break this into pieces and make me a few believers. Let them know from the go, now they dealing with go-ups. As much as I could throw, heavy things for the lower. One after the other one, then I shake another one. Dish them the opposite and